everybody. Today we're learning The End of the Game by Weezer. It's got some cool guitar parts, so I'm here to show them to you. Now there are a few things I kind of left out that get a little bit more intricate, but for the most part everything is there. If I need to, I'll do a little abridged video for a couple of the other sections, but for today, this is what we've got. I'm going to break down each section as best I can. Let's get started on this thing. My name is Blakemore from Summit Guitar School. Do me a favor, if you enjoy this video and you learned something, hit the like and subscribe button. We really appreciate it. Also, follow the links in the description. Head over to our website and subscribe to our newsletter. I'm giving out a free lesson once a month. No spam, I promise. And yeah, you might as well sign up for it and get a free lesson once a month from me. It will include tabs as well as chord charts. And yeah, let's get started, guys. Okay, so let's talk about this intro. It's a tapping intro. It's really cool, but it's actually a pretty good intro to tapping lesson as well because it's not terribly complex. I'm going to break it down. You're only going to use the 5th fret on the 2nd string with your index, and that one will just be a tap. It's going to be your right hand index. It's only going to tap the 2nd string, but it's going to move up and down the fretboard a different number of times on several different frets as we go up and down the fretboard. I'm going to use my thumb as kind of an anchor so I don't have to hover over it and like miss the string. And I'm also going to use it to guide my left or my right hand up and down the strings, okay? So here's the deal. When you tap, you're going to tap the 9th fret with your index, pull off, and then tap the 5th fret with your index, left hand. So tap, pull off, tap. Now if you've never done a tapping technique thing, this is a really good way to just start practicing it. You could just go tap, pull off, tap, tap, pull off, tap, tap, pull off, tap, tap, pull off, tap, tap, pull off, tap. So until you get that technique down, you might want to just practice just doing that, okay? So now we're going to talk about how many times we're going to do it at each fret on that 2nd string during this intro, all right? So you've got 3 at the 9th, 1, 2, 3, 3 at the 10th, 1, 2, 3, 2 at the 12th, tap, pull off, 3 at the 14th, 1, 2, 3, 3 at the 12th, 1, 2, 3, 2 at the 10th, 1, 2, 3 at the 9th, 1, 2, 3, 3 at the 10th, 1, 2, 3, 2 at the 9th, 1, 2, 3 at the 7th, 1, 2, 3, 3 at the 9th, 1, 2, 3, 2 at the 7th, 1, 2. And probably you could add a 3rd one, but I'm leaving out that 3rd tap there so you can get to the chords in time. So up to speed, you're going. Remember, 3 at the 9th, 1, 2, 3, 3 at the 10th, 2 at the 12th, 3 at the 13th, 14th, 3 at the 12th, 2 at the 10th, 3 at the 9th, 3 at the 10th, 2 at the 9th, 3 at the 7th, 1, 2, 3, 3 at the 9th, and then 2 at the 7th or 3 there. And then you jump into the chords. Now you may have to go back and slow that down and get that down just right. But remember, if you've never done a tapping technique thing, you got to tap, pull off, tap. And it's all on the 2nd string. Tap, pull off, tap. You kind of got to get that rhythm, connection between your right and your left hand on this. It's not like plucking or picking anything. It's a little different. So you kind of got to get that coordination in your right hand going. So if you've never done it, this is a great one to start in. Just tap, pull off, tap. Now for the chords for the intro, it's pretty simple. You're just going to do an E power chord. This whole song is nothing but power chords, all right? So if you weren't going to do the tapping part and you just wanted to do the chords, you would go like this. Now what's going on there is I'm just going to do a 1-finger E power chord. So my index is at the 2nd fret, 5th string. I pluck it, let it ring, big chord. Then I put my index at the 4th fret, 6th string, and my pinky at the 7th fret, 5th string. And then I move that index up to the 5th fret, 6th string, and my pinky stays at that 7th fret, 5th string. So it's boom, boom, boom. All right, so let's talk about these chords. It's an E. This is still an E, believe it or not, just with a G sharp in the bass. And then an A power chord. I use my pinky because that stretches kind of far. If you can reach with your 3rd finger, go for it. 3, 4, 2, 3. Twice, okay? Now, let's talk about that pre-verse kind of intro thing that happens there. A very Van Halen type of a. It's kind of a nod to Panama, I think. So it's like. So let's talk about it. So I'm gonna put my third finger over both the 4th string and 3rd string 9th fret. So I'm going and I'm only plucking the 4th and the 3rd string. So my 3rd finger's over the 9th fret, 4th and 3rd string, and then I keep my 3rd finger on the 9th and I put my middle finger on the 8th of the 3rd string, and then I just slide that down a whole step or 2 frets to the 7th fret, 4th string, 6th fret, 3rd string. Alright, and then I pluck it again, and then I go back up to the 9 and 9 on the 4th and 3rd, and then 9 and 8. So it's. Now you got to put the bass notes in there, so it's. So what's happening there? He goes pluck, and then the bass on the 6th string, the low E. So it's pluck, bass, pluck, bass, pluck, bass, pluck, pluck, bass, bass, bass. All right, so bum, bum, bum. And then the second time through, he gives another little Van Halen nod. He goes. Once he gets here, he goes back. He puts the pinky down on the 7th fret, 3rd string, and he plucks both the 4th and the 3rd string, and then picks it up back to that middle finger, that original chord you had there. So I just keep that down. All right, so pinky down, pinky up. And then he does a couple of harmonics. He goes 5th fret on the 4th, 5th fret on the 3rd, 7th fret on the 2nd, 5th fret on the 2nd. So, all right, if you've never done those, this is a little tricky too. You don't push down, otherwise you get that. That's not the sound that we've got going on here, right? So you just barely push your finger onto the fret, onto the string without pushing against the fret. So you barely touch the string. Just like that. Alright? So it's called a harmonic, a natural harmonic. You don't pluck it, you won't get it here or there. It's got to be right over the fret. So 5th fret, 4th string, 5th fret, 3rd string, 7th fret, 2nd string, 5th fret, 2nd string. Alright? So the second time he does the same thing, except for he doesn't do the harmonics. He goes up here and does this wog. So I'll break that down. So it's open on the 6th, 1st fret on the 6th, 2nd fret on the 6th, 3rd fret on the 6th. So, and then back down, 2nd fret on the 6th, 1st fret on the 6th, open on the 6th. So it's. Alright, boom, 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 boom. That sends you into the actual verse. It's all palm muted, and I'm going to go a E power chord. So it's going to be 7th and 9th, index and 3rd, and you're going to palm mute that. And just put your palm back here on the bridge. As soon as you can feel the metal bridge here. Alright, that's where you should be. You should get that sound instead of just like that. So it's. So what you got there is 7th fret and 9th fret, and then 7th fret and 9th fret 6th string. This is off the 5th, and then you go to the 5th and the 7th, and then you go 5, 9, 7. Just like that. So. And you do that 4 times, all right, before you go to the pre-chorus, okay? So the pre-chorus is 5 and 7 in palm muting, all this still. So it's 5 and 7 on the 5th, 6th, and the 5th. 5, 7 on the 6th and the 5th. So it's 1 and 2 and then you walk down your index to the 4th fret and your pinky to the 7th fret 5th string. So 4th fret 6th, 7th fret 5th. And 2 and 3 and 4 and then you go back up to the B and then up to the C sharp. So it's alright, you do that 1 time fully through. You can also do the B and the C sharp here, but just for simplicity's sake, we'll keep it where we've already taught it. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and up to the 7 and 9, and then 9 and 11. And then the second time, it goes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and then up 1 more fret to D, 10 and 12, and 2 and 3 and 4, and that's a whole measure, 8th notes, and then down to the 7th fret, 9th fret, that's a B, 1 and 2 and 3, and you stop. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and up 1 more fret to the 10th and the 12th, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and down to the B, 7 and 9, 1 and 2 and 3. All right, your chorus is the same thing as the verse, but you're just going full strums, no palm muting. So you're going 1 and 2, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. All right, so that's down ups. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. We already talked about these chords, so it's the E, B, A, and then A, C sharp, B, and it's 3 times through it the normal way. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So it's 3 times through the chorus, and then you go back to this kind of Van Halen riff. So it's like the just 1 time through that, and you're back into another verse. So the second time through that verse, the second verse, is there's a riff that goes. It's pretty simple. It's just like a little fill. I start on the 9th fret 3rd string, and then I tilt back 9th fret 2nd string, 10th fret 2nd string, and then you pluck it again and you build up a full step. Back to the 9th fret 2nd string, and then to the 9th fret 4th string. You can also do like a pinch harmonic on the bend if you know how to do that. You don't have to, but that's an option. I'm not going to go into exactly how to do that right now, but 9th fret, 9th fret, 10th fret, 10th fret again, bend, come back down, 9th fret, 2nd string, 9th fret, 4th string. So the second pre-chorus is the same as the first, except for when you get to the end of that second time and you push up to the D, 2, 3, 4, and you go back to the B, 7th fret, 6th string, and you do an extra measure. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So instead of just going 1, 2, 3 into the chorus like the first time, it's a full measure, and then you go another 3 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. And then you go to the chorus, all right? And the last time through the chorus, this time, you do it 2 times instead of the 1 time, which is kind of different than the first. Then it goes to the halftime section, all right? E on the 6th, the open 6th string version, index on the 2nd fret 5th string, and then we'll go to B here, 2nd, 4th on the 5th and the 4th string, and then we'll go C sharp here, which is the 4th and the 6th, 5th and the 4th string, and then we'll go to the A, open on the 5th string, 2nd fret 4th string. right? And that'll happen twice. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, and then it'll do that again. Except the second time it does hits on that A. So it's 1, 2. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. There's the first time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Bum, bum, bum. And that second time you get to the A, it's A, 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 and you palm mute again with your palm back here on your bridge. So that riff during the breakdown section that's just kind of like an E major scale walk up, I'll break that down as well. It's kind of hidden in there because there's 2 lead parts. I'm just going to show you this part as opposed to the other because this is the one that sticks out a little bit more to me as the lead guitar part. So it's open, 2, 4 on the 6th, open, 2, 4, 6, 7, 9 on the 5th string. Then it comes back 4, 6, 7, 9. Then it goes open on the 5th string, open, 2, 4, 6, 7, 9. That's all on the 5th string. Then 6th fret, 7th fret, 9th fret on the 4th string. Then 6th fret, 8th fret, 9th fret on the 3rd string. And then you hit the 9 again on that 3rd string. 9, and then 2nd string, 7, 9, 10, 7, 9, 11, 12. So let me play that whole walk up again. Right after that, it sends you off into the tapping riff 1 time instead of twice. So it's... So after the tapping part is like a little drum fill stop, and then it goes into the chorus 3 times. So after the last chorus, which is the 3rd time through the main chord progression, it goes back into the Van Halen thing. It's like... does it 3 times. That's twice. Here's the 4th time. And that's the end of the song. So you do it almost 4 times. So... stop there, and then you come down here, E power chord, 1 and 3, the 2-finger power chord shape. We've been using up the neck the whole time, so it's E, F, 1st fret, 3rd fret, all on the 6th and 5th, 2nd fret, 4th fret, 3rd fret, 5th fret, and then you walk it back down. So it's, and the song is over. Alright guys, that's everything you need to know to play this song. Do me a favor, if you learned something and you like this video, subscribe and like. We really appreciate the support. Also, follow those links in the description. Head over to our website and subscribe to our newsletter for that free lesson once a month. And also like us on Instagram and Facebook, man. We really appreciate the support. All that really helps us out. Those links are in the description as well. You guys have a great day.